Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Today I wanted to bring you a review of a product that I've absolutely fallen in love with, and I've been trying it out for a long time now just to really see how it works and everything. So I'm finally ready to review it for you today. It is the Estee Lauder Doublewear Stay in Place Gel Eyeliner. And this product, this is what it looks like. First of all, it's got the same packaging that the shadow creams have, except this one's smaller, of course. But it's got the really pretty gold Estee Lauder top to it, and then the bottom of it is glass. So it does look kind of like a MAC paint pot, but it's a little smaller. This product comes with 0.1 ounce or 3 grams of product. And the color I have is in number 1, which is their black color. And it's called Stay Onyx. Now, one thing I love about this packaging is I feel like when I screw the cap on, it really gets on tight. Gel liners have a really bad tendency of drying up on you and everything. So I really like the packaging of this. Some people may think it's a little bulky. Some people may not like the packaging, but I do because the product's so small anyway. I don't find that it, takes up a whole lot of space. Yeah, as you can tell, there's a lot of glass around the packaging and everything, but I think it's really nice. I think it looks very luxurious. I think it's really pretty, as with all Estee Lauder products. But I have had this, I don't even know when I bought this. It's been well over a month ago, I'm pretty sure. But I have not had any problems with this drying out. It is the exact same consistency that it has been since I bought it. But I do not leave the cap off for extended periods of time either. Whenever I apply this, after I get done dipping my brush into it, I try to screw the cap back on immediately because these are expensive. I believe this was $22 to $23, which if you're looking at a high-end gel liner, that's pretty much the average price of them. You're going to be paying about that much. But I figured since I was going to pay that much that I wanted to go ahead and get one that I really trusted. And as you all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I love Estee Lauder's products. I think that their Doublewear line is incredible. And everything that they say that their product does, it really does do. And they've all worked very, very well for me. So I wanted to get a gel liner because I have really bad problems with eyeliner in my waterline. As I mentioned in my Oil Diaries series, the third video that I did was strictly over eye products that I use. And I suggested to use a gel liner in the waterline. And it has worked so amazingly well for me. This product has worked it's completely exceeded my expectations, let me put it that way. So basically, I've used pretty much any kind of pencil. I've used pretty much all the drugstore ones. I've used high-end ones. Even the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencil did not work in the waterline for me. About 30 minutes after I would apply it, I started seeing smudging around the corners of my eyes, and then within 2 hours it was completely gone. It was all smeared down below my eyes, and it just did not look good. So I tried different things, different ways to help keep the liner there. I tried drying my waterline before I applied it. I tried putting black eyeshadow over it to help seal it and make it last longer. Nothing worked. So unfortunately, I had to quit doing eyeliner in the waterline because it's a really nice look in general. That's one of my favorite makeup looks, but whenever you have it smudging down in just a few hours, that does not look cute. So anyway, I was just kind of watching videos here on YouTube, and I just randomly came across this video talking about using gel liner in the waterline. And I was a little reserved about it at first because I was just thinking, how can that be safe? You're dipping your brush back in there. What if you get an infection or whatever? But I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and try it anyway. So I went out and immediately bought this one. I have had a gel eyeliner in the past, and it lasted me probably about 6 months before it dried out so bad where there was just a crack going down the middle of it and it was just hard as a rock, so I had to throw it away. But I never thought to use it in the waterline, and I'm so glad I ran across that video. But ever since I tried that, I have been able to do one of my favorite makeup looks, which is putting eyeliner around the inner rims of the eyes. So, I tried this by itself initially, and it lasted probably a good 4 hours by itself, and that is without drying the waterline first. That is just purely this product, and I've never had anything last me that long. But I wanted it to last a little longer, but since it was the first time trying it, I like to try products out just by themselves with no help from anything else, just to see how the product reacts with me just by itself. So the next day, I tried it by drying the waterline first, applying it, and then applying a black liner over it. And let me tell you, it lasted a good 6 hours before I even started seeing any smudging. And the only smudging that I saw was right here on the outer corners of the eyes, and I was so impressed because I knew that, you know, stuff is not going to last forever in your waterline. Just plain and simple, it's not going to. But for something to last 6 hours and then just have very minimal smudging on the outer corners, which is to be expected anyway, I was absolutely blown away. So yeah, I had a little bit of smudging in the outer corners, but then even when I hit the 8 or 9 hour mark after putting the product on, it was still there, and it was just, I mean, a little bit of it was gone in the outer corners, but everywhere else it was perfectly intact. I was so impressed. So I haven't tried this longer than about 9 to 10 hours, but I can say that for 9 to 10 hours you still have product in your waterline, and I'm so impressed by it. So anyway, what I do is I'll unscrew the cap, of course, and then I take this little flat liner brush from Soho. I got this at Walgreens. It was like between $5 to $7, and it's just their little flat eyeliner brush, and it's from the Soho brand. So you can kind of, I don't think my camera will focus, but anyway, it's the Soho brand. And one thing I really like about this brush is the hairs on it are soft, but they're firm at the same time, so you're not gonna have your little hairs just going all in disarray, all in your eyeball. So I really like applying the liner with this. And if I did mention this before, I strictly use this for the waterline. So that's all that I use this liner for. It works great on the skin too, by the way. I have used it once on the skin, but I just bought this for the waterline. So anyway, when you get the product, it will come with another brush, and I don't really see this brush as being sufficient for anything, so that's why I still have it in the little plastic packaging. But that's what it looks like, just, you know, for the sake of showing y'all what you get in the box. But anyway, I'll dip it in and go around my eye one time. I line the upper and lower inner rims. Then in between that, I'll screw the cap back on. After I dip the brush in, screw the cap back on, and then apply it. Then do the same with the other eye. But then I'll go in after that with the same brush and use just a matte black eyeshadow like this one. This is Blackout from Urban Decay. It's out of their Naked 2 palette. It's just the one that I usually grab for because I usually use my Naked 2 palette. So it's just pretty readily available. But after I line it, then I'll pat the black eyeshadow over it, and it just amps up the pigmentation, which you really don't need to anyway, but it just creates the blackest black line ever. And I'm going to go ahead and show y'all just how pigmented this eyeliner is. I mean, that is just insane. It is black black. So all the eyeshadow really does is just help seal in the product and set it. So that's mainly what I use the eyeshadow for. But that's pretty much my whole process with the eyeliner. Once it does set, it's there and you can't move it. But it is amazing eyeliner. I would really suggest using this one in particular, but if you have problems with eyeliner in your waterline, I would really suggest trying to use a gel eyeliner. I haven't had any problems with irritations or anything. I haven't had any problems with it getting in my eyes or anything like that. So I would say this is generally pretty safe in the eyes. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was very informative for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.